Good morning, welcome to CRS class. We're talking about formation and composition of the Old Testament. And we'll talk of the OT. OT represents Old Testament. And the abbreviation OT is an international abbreviation, so it's accepted all over the world. And we'll talk of formation and composition means how the Bible, particularly the Old Testament, is compiled, is formed, is written by different authors that contribute into the compilation of the Bible. That is what we'll be looking at. And to answer this question of how the Old Testament was compiled in the days of Moses and so on and so forth, we ought to understand the concept of inspiration. And when we talk of inspiration answers the question of theologians who claim that there's error in the Bible. What happened in this angle is that Moses wrote the first 5 books in the Bible, ranging from Genesis to Leviticus, and of course some theologians came up with the idea that there's error in the Bible. And the simple truth is that Moses was born in Exodus, and the question is that how can Moses that was born in Exodus knows what happened in Genesis? And the book of Genesis is a Greek word which simply means beginning. That is beginning of everything. So Genesis tells us about the beginning of man, the beginning of the earth, the beginning of the universe, the beginning of the first race, the beginning of everything. Genesis. So how come that Moses know what happened before he was born? And the question and the answer rather that answer these things that make Moses to know what happened in Genesis and so on and so forth before his birth was inspiration. So inspiration answered the question of these theologians. And what is inspiration? The origin of inspiration metamorphosed from 2 society. We have what we call the Greek society. Then we also have the second, which is the Latin society. So in Greek it is called Theopretos, and Theopretos simply means God breathed. That then in Latin it is called inspiratus. Inspiratus simply means divine influence. So if we look critically to these 2 interpretations, it means that it is God who was in control of the writers of the Bible. That's why it's simply because God breathed. It means that God whispered to them. Divine influence, it means that God was in control, or God controls the mind, or speak to the minds of these people that wrote the Bible. That is what this 2 interpretation is talking about. And the question now is that what is inspiration? Now, inspiration has been defined by different theologians in different ways. But the simple academic definition of inspiration is that inspiration is the divine immediate influence of God on his subjects. On the subject. And when we talk of subject here simply means authors, the people that God used to write the Bible, or that God used to compile the Bible. So there's a divine influence which is immediate. So immediately when God whispered to them, God took charge of everything about them. God took control of everything that pertains this author in terms of their vocabularies, in terms of their feelings, in terms of their personalities, in terms of their characters or characterization, in terms of their styles, the styles they use, in terms of terms, the language, everything that makes up the Bible, God took control. And that's what this definition is saying on his subject. So that is the introduction to the concept of the Old Testament, which formed the formation and composition of the Old Testament. Then there's when we now talk of inspiration. Inspiration has two modes. The first is what we call EA, then the second is what we call XA. When we talk of EA, it simply means that God whispers to them, that is inspired. Inspired. It just biologically, when you talk of EA, you take in. So in the process of writing the Bible or compiling the Bible or documenting the Bible, God whispers to their mind. God takes charge of their mind. God whispers to them so they take in the Spirit of God. So the Holy Spirit was doing all this during this period. Then XA means out. That is output. When we talk of output, when you have this represent inputs. So this goes in, this comes out. So what the output of what the Holy Spirit whispers to them when God was influencing them is what we refer to as the Bible today. So this forms the formation and the composition of the Old Testament or of the Bible as a whole, or the scripture. So in our next week, we are going to talk about the theories of inspiration.